Welcome, Virgo. Thank you for listening to your reading of August 4th, 2022 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. It's a good day to make contact with a friend you don't see often. Take the opportunity to invite him to dinner. If that person lives away from you, spend some time on the phone to make up for a lost time. It's good to remember the good times and get the latest news. It's the little conversations that usually lead to big discussions. Don't let time separate you from those you love. Today you must demonstrate your powers of adaptability, so prepare for a battle of powerful forces in your world. There will be clashes, and if you are not careful you will find yourself in the middle of a fierce fight. Your cuddly and protective instinct will make you wish everyone is getting along, although this is probably not possible at the moment. This Thursday, August 4th, you camp on your positions with ferocity. Take the time to think more carefully before you make up your mind. The sky smiles on you and gives you the moral energy to remedy diffuse fatigue that, despite everything, is being felt. Now is the time to improve your relationships. Indeed, the influx of the moment instills you with good humor and availability to give the maximum time to those you love. So it's a good idea to take things as they happen without wanting to scatter yourself all over again. A certain way of being today could make you split your personality. You are many and many, no doubt confusing your interlocutors. Nay, you like to act, have fun, laugh about anything and everything. Make your entry. The moon enters Scorpio and the sector of your chart that governs communication this morning, dear Virgo, putting you in the mood for deep and meaningful conversations. This is a great time to pull back some of your personal layers, revealing the true you to those you're hoping to form significant bonds. Unfortunately, the vibe could get a little wonky this evening when Luna enters an unbalanced aspect to expansive Jupiter, which could leave you feeling overburdened with information, or as though you may have said too much. Do yourself a favor and rein it in for the remainder of the day, choosing to focus on relaxation and quiet. Your ruling planet, Mercury, enters your sign today, dear Virgo, and will be your guest until August 25th. This transit encourages you to share more by talking, writing, and connecting with others. Your interest in the world around you, especially communicating with it, increases many times over. It's nevertheless a relatively independent time, as you tend to be a self-starter and often make executive decisions during this cycle. You might benefit from doing some self-teaching during this period. While there can be hiccups with decision-making and confidence today, it's temporary. As you go forward, decisions come far more readily than they have in recent weeks. The period lying ahead of you will be characterized by joy, vitality, and creativity. It will have a revitalizing effect on every aspect of your life, career, finances, family, romantic relationships. You will be driven by a fervent desire for personal development and growth, and will let nothing stand in the way of your ambitions. You will look at certain matters from a different perspective, adopt a new mindset and make a fresh start in your life. You will be filled with passion and joie de vivre, and will be extremely generous to those around you, both materially and emotionally. The support you will offer to other people, as well as the support you will receive from them, will give you strength. The Empress message to you is, set your creativity free, put your ideas into practice, express your love freely, know that a new path is opening up before you, and it will be nothing but a pleasure for you to travel it. Some unforeseen changes and developments in your professional and financial life are standing in the way of your desires. Things are not going as expected. You are constantly forced to adapt to new conditions and are having difficulty keeping things balanced. The saying best suited to this period in your life is you reap what you sow, as you are forced to tie up loose ends from the past and deal with career-related problems you have overlooked and left unresolved. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. The question of the day for the Virgo that you are you acting in the direction of your personal convictions? Is there a philosophy that underlies all your initiatives, especially in your professional activity? And on the other hand, do you act wisely, or do you do what you want? It is also possible that you are spending a little too much at the moment. Watch your finances. You have an active mind and an even more active imagination. Today you can risk having a short circuit in your brain as you struggle to keep up with the ideas and information that pop out of your head. Take a few minutes to take a mental inventory. Write down everything that is in your head right now, so that you can free up a bit of room in your brain for other topics. A long walk or jog during your lunch break can help ease your mind. Venus exerts its influence on the natives who occupy creative or artistic positions. You attach great importance to physical appearance. You often use your charms to achieve your ends. You enjoy working with young, well-dressed, and free-spirited people. Have you noticed that the members of your team have the same physical characteristics and almost all of them come from the same background? It is therefore urgent to think outside the box so as not to get locked into a style. Today you will develop better relationships with colleagues and clients. So it is a good day to explore onto something new which requires influential prowess. However, those who are in ill health may resume work from home. This will improve your quality of work unexpectedly. You are cutting down on timings you waste in commuting. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for August 4th are 23, 32, 7, 46, 15, 50. Daily love. Shout to the heavens, Virgo, your planetary ruler has soared into the fields of your zodiac sign. Our cosmic messenger, mental Mercury, couldn't be happier. This is because he is domicile in your zodiac sign, empowering you with insight, wisdom, and vision. As he tracks through your solar first house of identity, you'll have the winning words and ideas to persuade anyone, especially a significant other or potential suitor, that you're sound in mind and strategy. Mercury can be a trickster planet, though, which means you can use this power to whatever means you desire. The day ahead is good for exercise and physical activity. You will feel in good shape and wanting to exert yourself to find a good harmony with your body. A little bit of running, gymnastics or swimming would be perfect to promote that feeling of well-being that you get after activities which thus fully engage your body and in fact also regenerate your mind. This is a great day for meditation or spiritual studies of some kind. Your intuition will be working at high levels and therefore it will be easier for you to tune into the thoughts, feelings, needs, and desires of others, particularly those of the opposite gender. You will also experience presentiments or psychic visions that clarify certain questions that you have been asking yourself for some time. Write your thoughts. You will want to remember them later. The shadow of your old relationship still threatens your present. Worse, it prevents you from rebuilding yourself. You struggle to open up to new sentimental perspectives. As a result, maintaining contact with the person responsible for this mental torture remains incongruous. By drawing a line above, you realize the mourning of this accumulated suffering. Finally, far from you, rebirth projects will gradually germinate in your secret garden. For them to go beyond the limits of your imagination and come to fruition, let them hatch in bright sunlight. At work. How do you view yourself as a professional, Virgo? Today, your planetary ruler, Mercury, enters your sign, which is perfect if you want to critically consider your professional identity. It might be time to reconsider how you want to appear in a professional setting. From your demeanor to your appearance, Mercury in your sign has a few ideas to play around with. Use this strategic energy to experiment with your ideal professional vibe and style. But do not get in your head about it. Have fun playing around with your professionalism. You feel like you have your head like a sieve because you get your brushes tangled between your work and family stories. Too many worries end up confusing you. So take one thing after another instead of trying to solve everything at the same time. You are not Superman/woman. Patience and length of time are more than strength or rage. Get ready today. An old dream about your career is likely to finally come true. First, you may not believe it, trying to turn a deaf ear to the news to avoid disappointment. Don't fall into this trap. Create negative energy that can get in the way. You have worked hard to be where you are, and you will keep moving forward. Accept the congratulations, thank everyone, and continue. A native of the second decan, you are sensitive to headaches and insomnia. In your case, there is good news and bad news. Let's start with the good one. You are resolutely modern. Now the bad, you might be addicted to screens. Smartphone, computer, television, video games, you are, so to speak, permanently glued to the screens. Try to hang out a bit. Go out, go to the theater, to a restaurant, see an exhibition, read, play a sport, an artistic activity, or whatever, but please turn off that computer. If lately you had problems honoring your bills, the stars can provide you with solutions. Does someone owe you money? She gives it back to you. Everything is back to normal. Financial worries are just an old memory. The activity you start is the right one and will bring you succulent fruits. You finish paying the debts that were oppressing you. You find a way to free yourself from your commitments. You are finally reaping the rewards of your efforts. Health. You are not going to give up now, after all the way that you have come. It might be a tough time, a time to really prove yourself, once, but that's certainly no reason to sigh. Sleep, exercise, and eat well. You must win this fight. What if you look back and dedicate yourself a little to the people you have left out of your plans? While it is true that some are not worth it, other people may have expected a little more attention from you. Don't be afraid to feel like coming back looking in your past. You will see that in the end, you will find fascinating things in people you thought you knew well. Work pressure at your workplace is causing you to feel stressed. The stress is spoiling your health. You need to find a way to overcome the stress, as you will feel pressure for quite some time. For an instant relaxation, consider an appointment with a massage parlor or enroll in a meditation workshop. Morning walk will be beneficial for you. Family and friends. With your friends, you speak more frankly. You feel them receptive and a bond is established. The more honestly you speak, the easier it seems to unravel the thread of coherent and interesting thought. Opening your heart does you the greatest good. Savor. As a family, if you have children, you can be jealous of the relationship between your spouse and your children. In reality, your understanding of your offspring is much of the same order. But you don't realize it. The past affair may haunt you again, and this has been repeating at regular intervals. Do not make yourself vulnerable to bitter experiences of the past. However, you may come across a face that reminds you of the fun-filled days of the past. You can plant seeds of a successful relationship with this person. Just wait for the seeds to sprout at the right time. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction, we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.